Hi everyone, my name's Theo McArthur from Build That Blog, and in this video I'm going to take you inside the WordPress dashboard and show you some of the features and the different things that you can do with the WordPress blogging platform. This is the inside of the WordPress admin dashboard where we do everything to create the blog, add to the blog, develop it and maintain it. Now don't be put off by all of these links in the menu here on the left. When you first start building your blog, you will have only a very few links here, but this blog has been completely built out, and we do this in fact right from the ground up, step by step, in the full-length training course. So let's take a look at a few of the features here. So here we have the posts, and this is where you can see a list of the posts you've already added and where you can add a new post. We'll come back to that in a moment. Media, and this is where you store all the images that you're using in your posts and on your pages. And pages, again, this is where you add a new page and you can see the pages that you've already created. Comments, this is the comments that users have posted and left on your posts and on your content. GDPR cookies consent, this is the plugin that almost all websites have nowadays. It's the data consent plugin, and while this is not applicable in the US, unless you are selling products directly from your blog, it is applicable in Europe. And because when you have a website, you cannot prevent visitors coming to your website from Europe, you still need to have the plugin installed. So what exactly is a plugin? Let's just go back to basics here for a moment. Well, a plugin is a tool that you add to your WordPress blog to give it an extra feature or an extra function. And if we go down here to plugins, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Clicking on installed plugins, this gives us a list of all the plugins that have already been installed on this blog. Now all the plugins installed here are completely free, and in the training course it is only free plugins that we use. And to give you an idea of just how many plugins there are, clicking on Add New, right here we can search for the type of plugin that we want. So for example, if I was looking for a plugin that would allow users to share the posts and the content on this blog on their own social media accounts, I would just type in here for search plugins something like social media sharing. And straight away we can see that there are a lot of them. And in fact, all of these plugins that we see here are free, or they have a free version. Some of them have a premium paid version as well, but they all have a free version. And in fact, the one that we have installed here on this blog is this one, Sassy Social Share. Now also on this blog we've installed WooCommerce, and WooCommerce is a way to sell products or services directly from your blog, because it adds a shopping cart, it adds a shop page, it adds an account page for users to log in, and all the things that are necessary to sell directly from your blog. If you're going to be using affiliate marketing to earn an income from your blog, or ad publishing perhaps, then you don't need WooCommerce, but it's installed here anyway because as part of the training course I wanted to show how this worked. So these things here are all related to the WooCommerce, all related to selling products or services directly from your blog. WP Forms, and this is where we can create a very simple contact form, and I'll show you exactly what that is. And here it is right here on the blog. So we can use WP Forms. Again, this is free, add it to WordPress and create a contact form like this that even has options where the user can select an option and then ask their question. Now under Appearance, this is where we can customize the blog, different colors, different styles, etc. So clicking on Customize. So right here in the Customize panel, we have lots of different options. For example, we can add a header, we can add a logo, and many different things you can do here. Let's go back to the dashboard. Another thing I'd like to show you here is widgets. So what are widgets? Widgets are simply content areas on your blog, and here we've got lots of different things, different features that you can add to the widget areas. So widget areas, let's go over to the blog here for a moment and have a look. This here is a sidebar, and in the sidebar we've got widget areas. And this particular widget here is a slider. So we've added a slider in a widget area. We also have widget areas in the footer as well, and also in the header. Now, how many widget areas you have and where you have them is going to be dependent on the theme that you are using for your blog. Let's go over here to the menu again and click on Themes. The theme that I am using in this blog is a theme called Human, and I'm just using the free version. Most themes will have a free version and a premium version. But to give you an idea of what's available, clicking on Add New, and there are literally thousands of themes to choose from. Right here, this small selection is just under the Featured Themes option. If we click on Popular, there are nearly 4,000 themes in the Popular section. It's a case of scrolling through and finding something that you like. We can also look at Latest, which has over 8,000 themes available. So there is a huge choice. Okay, so let's have a quick look down here at the settings. And right here, this is where you can enter the title for your blog, a tagline. You can change your email address and various other things. Now, right here, we have the Yoast SEO plugin, which is a free plugin for WordPress, and it helps you to optimize your blog posts for the search engines. Let's head back up to Posts and click on Add New. Now, I just want to briefly show you here how simple it is to add a post. So here we have the title. And here we start adding the content. You have a lot of options when it comes to your content. So you can change the font size. This is default. We can make it bigger, bigger again, smaller. We can change it to heading, transform to heading, and then we can choose whether it's a heading 1, which is the biggest size, and heading 2, heading 3, and so on. We can add images, we can add lists, we can do just about everything. If you click on this little add icon here, and here are all the different options that you have. You can even add a slider, a list, a quote, a table, a single image, a gallery, a tiled gallery, audio, video, and any other type of media that you can think of. Under design, you can add buttons, you can add columns, you can add page breaks, separators, and more. And right here you've got some widgets that you can add, such as star rating, popular posts, and you can add a contact form here as well if you like, a calendar. So lots of different things that you can do. So I'm going to come out of this here without saving. You would normally click on Save Draft, and when you're ready to publish, you just click on Publish. And I'm going to bin that. Now let's take a look at a post that's already been created. And you can see here how I've easily added highlights just to break it up and make it easier on the eye. I've added images, and if we look here at the Yoast SEO, that's a search engine optimization for this post, we can see that it's showing as good. And if we scroll down here, here it is. Now again, this is a free plugin for WordPress. It helps you to optimize your posts for the search engines, which in turn helps you to get traffic, free traffic from the search engines. So that's just a quick look around inside here. And once again, this blog was built from the ground up, step by step. You can follow along with that in the full training course. But when you first log into WordPress, you won't see all of these things here along the left because most of these have been added as the blog has been built.